could be headed for the serious strife. Now you make the scene all day, but tomorrow they'll be held to pay.
Do you need advice on your love life? For that new interior decorating scheme, are you torn between that wild nouveau look or utter minimalist? Hey, which Frappuccino will give you just the right amount of class? Well, call us. Call the Dark One. Satan, Lucifer, Xerxes, whatever you want to call him. The Red Lobster himself is now taking calls and dishing out the answers.
Oh! Hello. I didn't see you there. Welcome to Chatting with the Dark Lord. After all that exercising, I'm just parched. Ah, look! Grapefruit. Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ! Ah, what the... Damn you! Ah, much better. Who's our first caller?
Call 1 comes from Herman from Vergennes.
Lucifer, thanks for taking my call.
No prob, Herman.
How are things down in the netherworld?
Listen, Herman, I have no time for pithy chit-chat.
Okay, that's cool. Anyway, I just wanted to ask your advice. How do you suggest dealing with unruly grass stains?
Grass stains on your soul?
No, on my chinos from Brooks Brothers.
Black chinos? With rivets of evil?
No, khakis.
Oh, well, in that case, I usually use all free clear allergen fighter, because you know how the pollen can get in hell during this season. I'd put it on a medium warm cold wash with a possible pre-treatment of stain stick.
Thank you.
Who's our next caller?
Our next caller is Norman from Paris, Texas.
Dude, Satan, I'm a huge fan of goth and Christian death metal. And you. Recently, my friends and I were having a He-Man pajama jammy jam when we got into an argument over who's the most evil male vocalist ever. Is it Ozzy Osbourne, Marilyn Manson, or that dude from Type O Negative?
I was cast into the depths of the infernal pit of doom to rot and wallow in pain, but soon I shall rise again and my dominion will scorch the puny earth.
That's all good and well, but which singer's more evil? Ozzy is bird heads. Marilyn Manson had a rib removed so he
But
could...
I heard your question the first time, and that's an easy one. None of the above.
None of the above?
Barbara, all the way.
Who's Barbara?
Streisand, hello, where have you been for the last 30 years?
Barbara Streisand's not a man.
There are some things that the Dark Lord knows that the general public does not.
Caller number 3, Yahweh McGinty, is on the line from Winooski.
Hey, Yellow. What, wait, hi, speak.
I'm having a Big Mac attack.
A big what?
An evil Big Mac attack.
God, is that you?
No.
Listen, God, this is my show now. For the last time, get the heaven out of here. No more calls. We are going to, go to email now.
Gregory Hua of New Rochelle, New York writes, Dear Satan / the Morning Star / the Devil / Prince of Darkness / Evil Lord, what is your stance on God's hierarchy in heaven? Do you think it is fair for angels to have a higher position on the spiritual ladder than you? What do you plan to do about this issue? The pollsters indicate that 80% of your supporters want you to storm into heaven on a chariot of flames and rain fire on the earth. 17% want a chariot of flames and blood. 2% want you to invade in a Volkswagen Beetle, and the remaining 1% vote for Nader. That is, the Norse apocalypse of dark and evil reign.
Well, Gregory Hua from New Rochelle, New York, here's what I have to say. I usually don't like to think about the topic of heaven, and just to make sure none of my viewers ever question me on that topic again...
Funny.
There, that's much better. Our next email is from...
Steve of Kansas City, Missouri writes, Dear Stan, last time I checked it was 3:24. So the real question is, if you ask your mother for 1 potato, and she gives you 2 potatoes, who is better at arithmetic, you or your mother? You see, if you think about it, the question subliminally implies that 7 minutes have passed, thereby proving it to indeed be 3:31. And once, when I was 12, I ate an ant, thinking it was a walking raisin.
Wow. Say, do we have any more calls?
Why, yes we do.
It's not from Yahweh, is it?
No, this call is from Bridget, from Greenwich, Connecticut.
Well, put Bridget on.
Hello, Lucifer. This is Bridget O'Neill speaking.
And?
And, well, you see, I'm having the Parkers, the Johnsons, and the Smiths over tonight, and I have no idea what to make for our Easter dinner.
It's funny you should say that, because in honor of the Jewish holiday Pesach, I am going to teach all of you how to prepare a delicious and very traditional and authentic Jewish delicacy, just like Bubby used to make it. So let's pop on up to my kitchen, why don't we? Almost forgot to turn out the light. Hello and welcome to Hell's Kitchen. Brr, it's kind of cold in here. Ah, that's much better. Now, today we are going to learn how to make matzah pizza. The first thing that you want to do is take a paper towel and lay it down to make sure that nothing gets too messy. Now, over here we have our matzah, none of that pre-packaged stuff. There. Now, you want to put your matzah down on the paper towel and put a shtickle of sauce onto the matzah. Make sure you spread it evenly, always evenly. You don't want any lumpy spots. Now, do you? Now, for the next step. Mozzarella cheese. Just sprinkle it on, and again, evenly, always evenly, and then put it into the microwave. For 45 seconds. Good thing I prepared one earlier. Be very careful, it's cold. And 45 seconds later you have, well, that's all the time we have for today. So, I hope you enjoy your Easter dinner, and make sure to tune in next time when we make gefilte fish. Once again, Mazel Tov.
Now the D and the A and the M and the N and the A and
broke the chandelier.